The stage behind me right now is quiet here on the campus of the University of Toledo, but the recital hall transforms into a mythical world to tell the fairy tales you know and love with a unique twist. From April 21st through the 23rd, students of the UT Opera Ensemble put on performances of the Brothers Grimm and Little Red Riding Hood.
Now it all becomes clear. I see where you made your big mistake.
My name is Nate Krebs. I am a junior vocal music education major here at the University of Toledo, and tonight I played the role of Jakob Grimm in the Brothers Grimm.
Tell me a little bit about the Brothers Grimm.
So the Brothers Grimm is the traditional story that you hear, two brothers getting together and collecting a bunch of stories and putting them out in book format so the common people can read them.
The folk stories explored in the Brothers Grimm were Rapunzel, Rumpelstiltskin, and Little Redcap. And the performance marked the Ohio premiere for the Dean Bury-composed opera.
It's always great to have some kind of premiere attitude behind it, and it really helped push us moving forward. At first when we started, we were like, oh, what is this new opera? Not really sure what it's like, but as we got closer, it was like, wow, we're actually doing something really cool.
My name is Ashley Rourke, and I am a sophomore vocal music education major here at the University of Toledo, and I played Dorsten in the first act of the Brothers Grimm.
How would you explain this to someone maybe who's new to this type of performance? Because it's not a play, it's not a musical. I mean, it's very unique.
I would describe it as a very intimate musical form, whereas we have a lot of musicals that are very separated from their audience. You don't get a lot of that kind of personal touch, whereas performances like these that are very much opera in the round, we are able to connect with our audience on a very deeper, more intimate level, so they are able to connect to opera music more, which is something that you don't get to see nowadays.
It's not your typical bel canto opera, your big voices singing on stage. It's more subdued and toned down, and that's not necessarily a challenge. The challenge comes from intermixing that with dialogue.
Yes, we agree, we'll begin right away.
In Little Red Riding Hood, director Denise Bernardini added an extra twist by including rap.
Dr. Bernardini brought that to us right in the very beginning. We got our scores and she said, and also we're adding hip hop and rap. And I freaked out just a little because I've never rapped before in my life. And she looked right at me when she said it. So I had a little while to prepare and watched a lot of videos and listened to rap artists, hip hop artists to try to get a sense of how to really perform it.
Is there any inspiration with, the success of Hamilton and how they incorporated rap?
Yes, yes. To see how excited people get about Hamilton certainly inspires other artists to help to incorporate what they're using into their productions.
You seem to get some enjoyment out of it. I think I even saw a chuckle there. I mean, how much fun is it to sort of get into that role?
It's a lot of fun. There's a moment right backstage where I have to get into my walker and just allow myself to shrink up a little bit and take myself out of reality and into this dizziness so that I can come on stage and be as slow as I need to be.
In addition to playing the grandmother in Red Riding Hood, second-year master student Chelsea Cree served as assistant director on both productions and praised Dr. Bernardini's interactive style.
For Dr. B, that was certainly one of the most important things this time around. She wanted to make sure that everyone felt like that they'd been transported to another dimension. For people who haven't been in Dr. B's shows, it takes them a second, but she does a good job with coaching them and giving them very specific instruction about how to move and how to get people's attention.
An inclusive family atmosphere amongst the cast and crew was evident by the energy on the stage.
The most awesome part about performing in this opera is working with the castmates.
We've really grown close as music students and as fellow teammates, and just a really cool production. It's been really fun.
It's such a small cast, and it's such a diverse cast, and every time on stage with these people is just a unique opportunity and a unique experience to learn something new about them or just enjoy their presence.
It's not stuffy and old, it's new and current and talks about things that we need to be looking at in our society now. And if you think you don't like opera, then you haven't seen us yet.
As the curtain closes on this production, we're excited to see what these talented students have in store for us next. For BCAN, I'm Tim McMahon.